Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I actually tried to film this entire video yesterday, but I ran into a whole world of problems in terms of lighting, which is just super frustrating. I was trying to just get through it and was hoping, crossing my fingers, that it would turn out okay, but it didn't. It was extremely dark and then extremely light in other times, so I needed to refilm today, which is totally cool. It's fine, it's gonna work out, but I hope that the lighting's gonna be better. I definitely think it's time to invest in maybe some sort of light. I know a lot of people use ring lights. I'd love to know if you guys have any suggestions or know of anything that seems good, because what I'm using right now with natural daylight, as much as I love it, it's just so unpredictable. And since it's now fall and getting kind of cloudy, it's just really hard. Like a cloud will cover the sun and my entire face turns blue because my camera won't adjust to it. So I don't want to look like a blue man. I just want to do makeup. And yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's time to purchase. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any suggestions. But anyway, I have my hair pulled back just so it's easy and just a braid, but today we're just going to do a fall look using the other lip color that you guys voted for. I felt like it was only fair to do a look with the other color because it was 50-50 vote, and it's just such a beautiful color. I wanted to do a look with it anyway. But it's your classic kind of berry lip with a winged eyeliner. These are all over YouTube right now. But I thought it would be nice for you guys to have a natural alternative. So a lot of people, I love Tanya Burr and people like that. And she did such a beautiful look. But again, I only use natural products, so sometimes it can be tricky. And hopefully from this video, you guys will have some ideas of the products you can swap in. So you can look at other people's tutorials too and just use some of the products that I'm using. But yeah, I'm excited about this. So without further ado, let's get started. I already have SPF on, so I'm just going to prime my face as usual with the Strata Soft Focus Primer from Vapor. And I know I said last time that it was 90 degrees out, and I swear I woke up the next day and it was fall, which was so wonderful. Oh, I'm so ready for it. I'm wearing a sweater. It feels so good. I just need to swap out all of my clothes because I try and kind of group clothes seasonally, and that way I can put some clothes away and my closet won't be super full of stuff. And also it's always fun to kind of open up what you have for a different season, and it feels like all new things, but you don't need to go out and purchase a whole bunch of stuff. So I just kind of focus that in my T-zone area. I already put on some lip balm because we are doing a dark lip. I wanted to make sure that my lips were kind of prepped for it and there wouldn't be any dry patches. So I just did in the RMS Pop palette that I have, their signature set. There is, let me open it and show you. There's a little balm at the bottom here. It's a skin and lip balm, and I just use that all over my lips. Okay, prep work is done, so I am just going to go ahead in with the Atmosphere foundation from Vapor. A lot of you, after I did that Lila B review, asked if I had tried their foundation, and so I reached out to them and to see if they would potentially be interested in me reviewing their foundation. And again, they were super sweet, and they sent me their foundation to try. So I'm really excited to try that for you guys, and that way I can answer all of your questions finally of how it is. But I think that'll be in next week's video or a week after. There are a few video ideas I have going right now. I got some new fall lipsticks from kind of fall and winter from 100% Pure. I have a couple of them myself already, and I just love their lipstick, so thinking about maybe doing a quick review on those. I'm also starting to think about kind of the holidays and what kind of videos I want to do for that. I don't know if you guys like Christmas guides or holiday guides for gifts and such, but that's definitely something I could work on for you. It's kind of crazy to already start talking about that, but videos like that do take a while to kind of collect the products and make the list and all that. So if that's something you guys want to see, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I also got a whole host of new skincare finally. My poor skin has been suffering. I don't know if any of you are crazy like me, where you don't want to start using skincare until you have your whole skincare routine ready to go in your bathroom, but I've been waiting for a month to finally finish up my kind of routine and get a cleanser and all that. And now I can actually finally start using it. So my skin is so thankful. But if you guys want to see kind of what I'm using, let me know. I'm just in a brainstorming mood, so I can get a list going and just check them out. I know Makeup Collection is on the list, so anyone who has suggested that, which thank you so much for suggesting, that will be coming soon. I'm just concentrating slightly more product around my mouth area because I'm a tiny bit hormonal right now. So fun for everyone around me. And I get red around my mouth, and since we're doing kind of a bold lip, I don't want kind of any of the red to poke through. I'm going to do just a little bit of concealer underneath my eye, so I'm using the Vapor Illusionist concealer and just kind of pressing that in the corners. I talked a little bit about how I tend to get creasing under my eyes always, and I don't like to set with a powder because I feel like I have dry under eyes already. So for me, if I just really concentrate it in kind of this corner, which is honestly where I'm the darkest, then I don't get too much creasing. I just can't do any of those like big triangles. Look good for probably like an hour and then not so much on me. I'm going to keep searching for products, and if I find anything, I will let you guys know. And then I'm just going to take a teeny tiny brush and do some pinpoint concealing on spots around my face. I'm going to actually get a mirror. Today is actually Halloween when I'm filming, so I'm trying to like rush. Trick-or-treaters start at about like 3:30, 4 o'clock in my neighborhood. Little babies start. So I want to make sure I'm done filming so no one thinks I'm a weirdo. I usually sit to film like facing out towards the street where there's a big window. So it's not like I could hide in my house. They would definitely see me. I think it's a common misconception to put like more concealer. What I tend to do is I just put the minimum amount and I concentrate it where it's the reddest. And then I just really softly blend the edges, but I try and not blend the actual spot, and that way the most coverage will be where you need it. It's so funny how it looks like this. So much of, at least how I do makeup, is trying to make it look like I'm not wearing makeup. So like on my skin, I like to spend a lot of time so that it looks really blended, really seamless, and it doesn't look like I have a lot of product on my face. All the things we do. And when I do my eyebrows, I just brush them all up like crazy and wispy, and then I brush the front to the side, and I actually like to take my finger and just go along the outside to do the down part, and that way I feel like it looks a little bit sharper and has a little bit more shape to it. So for eyes, since we're going to be doing a winged liner, and this is like more about the lips than anything else, I want to keep it really neutral. So I'm going to be using the Perfectly Nude palette from Jane Iredale. I love this palette. I haven't used it in a while. So I'm just taking this brush and I'm taking like the middle brown color and placing this on my lids and slightly into my crease just as a base. This is going to be really simple. It's going to be 3 steps. So we're using the middle tone brown. I'm going to grab a fluffier brush if you have it. If you don't, just use the same brush. I'm going to grab the slightly darker matte brown, place that just at the outer corner, and work into the crease, but not going all the way in. We're just trying to get a little bit of shape going right now. Same thing on the other eye. And I told you 3 steps for this eyeshadow, and the last step is you're just going to take the lightest color in this palette, and I'm just going to apply this to the center. Then I'm going to use my finger, go in, use it underneath the brow bone, and when I'm just applying a light shadow like this, and a direct shadow, I like to put it on one finger, kind of pack it in, and then blend with another finger, clean finger. So again, putting it on with my ring finger and then blending with my middle finger. And when we're all done, we'll just go back in and add a little highlight in the inner corner. But right now, I'm gonna work on my winged eye look. So I'm going to grab, sorry if it's a little noisy, I have like all of my makeup in front of me. I thought it would be easier than just pulling everything. I'm going to grab the Well People Expressionist. Yeah, the Well People Expressionist liquid liner. I did a full review on this. It's totally heat proof, smudge proof, awesome proof. Just, it's an awesome liner. If you're looking for a natural one, this is totally the way to go. I'm going to do a really thin line. So I'm going to rearrange my workspace a little because there was a small issue with doing winged liner yesterday. When I was filming, sorry you guys might see it a little bit, but gotta do it for the sake of winged liner. When I was filming, I did one eye, loved it, perfect. Went in to do the other eye, totally botched it, ended up having to take off like this whole half of my face because I tried to just take off my eye, but then the smudge got down here and it was just such a mess. So today, I'm gonna try and show you on camera. If I can't though, I am gonna go and do it off camera and then come back on. But I can at least show you one eye and how I do it on camera. I start with a mirror in front of me. I rest my pinky on here and I kind of pull my eye slightly slightly with the other hand, and then I just really softly drag it along. And when I kind of get the general thickness I want, I look straight into the mirror and I make a little dot where I want the flick to go. So like I want my flick to be there, and for me, I always make a small flick to start because it ends up turning into bigger than what I would have originally wanted, just because you're going to try and make both eyes even and you have to do slight adjustments. So it's better to start small and build up than start really dramatic and big. Then I connect this dot to the bottom eyelashes. I'm going to drag it down towards the bottom of my eyelashes. And then I connect at the top. So you kind of draw this little triangle. So then I kind of have my flick done, and then I go back and perfect the line like to the rest of my eye. And for me, I want to do a really subtle flick, so this is fine for me. But if you want to go in and of course do a more dramatic flick, then just, you know, do your thing, do whatever you want to do. But this for me is probably where I want to be. Okay, so I got my eyes where I want them for the most part, but just so you guys know, that was not a fast process. That took probably like 7 minutes, and then I had to go back in with a Q-tip and just kind of clean them up a little bit because they weren't totally symmetrical, and they still aren't, but they're pretty good. So then I'm just going to apply some mascara. I'm just applying plenty from the roots all the way out and then pulling the outside ones kind of towards the wing. I'm going to do a little bit of bronzer on my face just because why not? I want a little bit of sculpt and I want a little bit of glow, which means that I'm going to use my Lily Lolo Sculpt and Glow palette. What a great name. So I'm just going to bronze in big C motions. I'm going to wait on blush, and I'm going to go ahead and do the lips. So I'm using this color called Dark Room from Kosas Cosmetics, and they mostly make lipsticks, but they also just came out with a line of blushes and highlighters, I'm pretty sure. And this is just this beautiful deep maroon purple color. It's so pretty. I feel like it's showing up a little bit more red on camera, but in person there's this really deep purple blue kind of hue to it. So it's definitely not a red lipstick. I also just love the way these lipsticks feel. They're very smooth, very creamy, and really easy to apply. Not to mention the packaging is so cute. It's like this kind of black matte finish rectangle. I am going to grab a lip brush and I'm just going to soften the edges a little bit. And then if you were going to wear this for a long period of time, I definitely would recommend taking a tissue and kind of putting it over your lips and just patting it in to blot it a little bit, and then applying something over top, like another layer, and that way it'll last a lot longer and you'll have kind of a stain. But I'm just going to leave it like this for right now. I'm going to finish up with some blush. So I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie, the Tata Harper, I don't even remember what it's called, I haven't used it in so long, Volumizing Lip and Cheek Tint. Just going to smile, apply this to the apples of my cheeks, and then work it back. I think it's mainly the lighting, but I am seeing a little bit of shine on my forehead, so I'm going to go ahead and powder just a tiny touch. I'm just going to take a tiny little bit of powder and put it right in my T-zone. Changed my mind. I took my hair out and it looked so weird and crinkly, so I'm just going to put it back in a bun, which is honestly how I wear my hair pretty much every day, and this is definitely a makeup look that I would wear with a bun as well. So it's kind of perfect. If you like wearing a bold lip, it's great for daytime because you have the light eyes. If you're not a fan of a bold lip for everyday use, then this is just a great kind of simple going out makeup look, and you get this really nice pop of color that's very fall, very winter. And I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. I had so much fun playing with both lip colors, so thank you to Aaliyah Beauty for sending them my way. It was just a fun fall present. It was definitely nice to kind of get into the fall spirit with them and make these videos for you guys. So as always, all the products will be listed down below for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are getting so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. I have a couple of ideas of a giveaway, but if there's a product or something that I use all the time that you guys would want to win, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely put that into the running either for this giveaway or for another giveaway in the future. And now my messy bun is totally falling apart, so that must mean it's time to say goodbye. Anyway, I post videos every Friday, so thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!